My topic is all about leadership style and their impact on operations. So, a leadership style determines how leaders implement plans and strategies to accomplish given objectives while accounting for stakeholder expectations and the well-being and soundness of their team. So, first, leadership style is a democratic leadership. So, a democratic leadership style is where a leader makes decision based on the input received from team members. So, halimbawa, may sarong proyekto na sa pag-ibon ng sarong bagong website para sa sarong kumpanya, sa halip na solo lang ang leader na mag-decision kung anong designs, kung anong kulay, tsaka mga feature kang website. Mahagad siya ng input mula sa team, sa mga programmer, sa graphic designer, tsaka sa marketing team. Tapos, pagkatapos kang brainstorming, tsaka pag-uulay, iribahan sila mag-desisyon kung ano ang magiging itsura sa ka-function kang website. Next is autocratic leadership. So, sa autocratic leadership is a direct opposite of democratic leadership. In this case, the leader makes all the decisions on behalf of the team without taking any input or suggestions from them. So, dito kabaligtaran ng democratic leadership. Kung sa democratic leadership ay humihingi ng input mula sa team, yung autocratic leadership naman ay yung leader mismo ang gagawa ng lahat ng decision. Next is laissez-faire leadership. So, it's accurately defined as hands-off or passive approach to leadership. Instead of leaders provide their team members with the necessary tools, information, and resources to carry out their work tasks. So, ang laissez-faire leadership sarong hands-off na diskarte kung saan ang leader nagtataon ng mga resources and supports higit sa gabos, pinapabayaan niya ang team na mag-manage sa indang mga sadiri na mag-gibo ng mga sadiring desisyon. So, may tiwala yung leader sa kakayahan ng kanilang team para at iniiwasan ang micromanaging. Next is transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is all about transforming the business or groups by inspiring team members to keep increasing their bar and achieve what they never thought they were capable of. So, sa transformational leadership, it means inspiring employees to exceed expectations and achieve more than they thought possible. This is done by creating a positive work environment, providing trainees and development opportunities, empowering employees, and leading by example. Next is transactional leadership. So, transactional leadership is more short-term and can be best described as give and take kind of transaction. So, ang team leader agrees in that na mag-follow sa leader on job acceptance. So, sa transactional leadership, it focus on clear expectations and reward. So, managers set specific goal and provide incentives like bonuses or promotions for meeting those goals. So, kapag ang employees nag-performing task and then na-exceed yung expectation, meron siyang bonuses from the leader or the manager. Next is bureaucratic leadership. Sa bureaucratic leadership is a go by the book. type of leadership processes and regulations are followed accordingly to policy with no room for flexibility. Ang bureaucratic leadership, mahigpit na nagsusunod sa mga patakaran, sa mga regulation na ginibo. Next is servant leadership. Servant leadership involves a leader being servant to the team first before being a leader. A servant leader strives to serve needs of their team above their own. So, sa servant leadership, ito yung pinakamaganda sa lahat ng leadership style. Dito, ang manager ay kumikilos bilang tagapayo and taga-support sa mga employees para ang kanilang pangunahing layunin ay tabangan ang mga empleyado na mapaunlad ang saindang mga potential, tsaka maibahagi ang kanilang pinakamahusay na trabaho.